Imagine a world where news traveled at the speed of a horse, where the clatter of hooves was the fastest way to send a message. In such a world, communication across continents took weeks or even months, with letters and news braving the elements on long, arduous journeys by ship and carriage. This was the reality before the telegraph, an invention that shattered the barriers of time and distance. The telegraph transformed the way we connected, making it possible to send messages in mere minutes rather than months. Revolutionizing communication and reshaping the world, the telegraph was a marvel of human ingenuity. It allowed for instant communication over vast distances, something previously unimaginable. This is the story of the telegraph, a story of human ingenuity, perseverance, and the enduring power of connection. Samuel Morse and other inventors worked tirelessly to bring this groundbreaking technology to life. From the earliest visual signaling systems, like semaphore towers, to the monumental achievement of laying the transatlantic cable, the journey of the telegraph is a testament to our relentless pursuit of faster and more efficient communication. The telegraph's journey is a testament to our relentless pursuit of faster and more efficient communication. It connected cities, countries, and continents, bringing the world closer together in ways never before possible. It is a story that continues to shape our world today. The principles and technologies developed for the telegraph laid the groundwork for the communication systems we rely on now. As we rely on its descendants, the telephone, the internet, and wireless communication, to connect us instantly across the globe, we can trace the roots of our modern connectivity back to the telegraph. Its legacy endures, reminding us of the incredible strides we've made in our quest to communicate. Long before the electric telegraph, humans sought ways to communicate over long distances. Ancient civilizations used smoke signals, fire beacons, and even reflecting mirrors to transmit simple messages. These early attempts, while limited in scope, highlight the fundamental human need to bridge the gap between distant points. In the late 18th century, a significant leap forward came with the development of semaphore systems. Claude Chappe, a French engineer, introduced a visual telegraph system that used a series of towers with movable arms, each representing a letter of the alphabet. Messages could be relayed from tower to tower, covering vast distances much faster than messengers on horseback. While semaphore systems offered a significant improvement over previous methods, they were limited by weather conditions, such as fog, rain, and snow, which could obscure visibility and disrupt communication. Additionally, semaphore systems required line of sight between towers, meaning they had to be placed on high ground or tall structures, which was not always feasible in all terrains. The true revolution in communication arrived with the invention of the electric telegraph, which overcame these limitations and offered a more reliable and faster means of transmitting information over long distances. In the 1830s, Samuel Morse, an American painter and inventor, along with collaborators like Alfred Vail, developed a practical electric telegraph system. Morse, initially a portrait artist, became fascinated with the idea of long-distance communication after a personal tragedy. Morse's system used pulses of electric current to transmit signals along a wire. These pulses, known as Morse code, consisted of dots and dashes that represented different letters and numbers. A circuit, closed and opened with a key, produced these pulses, which were then received at the other end of the wire and translated back into letters or numbers. This method allowed for messages to be sent quickly and accurately over vast distances. This breakthrough marked the birth of the electric telegraph, a technology that would soon connect the world in ways never before imagined. The electric telegraph laid the foundation for the global communication networks we rely on today, revolutionizing how information was shared and paving the way for future innovations in communication technology. Central to the success of the electric telegraph was the development of a simple and efficient code for transmitting messages. Samuel Morse, along with Alfred Vail, created what we now know as Morse code. This system used a combination of dots, dashes, and spaces to represent letters, numbers, and punctuation marks. The simplicity of Morse code made it easy to learn and use, contributing to the rapid adoption of the telegraph. Operators could quickly transcribe messages by listening to the distinct sounds of the dots and dashes as they were received. This new language of communication transcended geographical boundaries, allowing people from different countries and cultures to connect with each other. The impact of the telegraph was immediate and profound. It revolutionized the way people communicated, breaking down barriers of time and distance that had previously seemed insurmountable. In 1844, the first long-distance telegraph line was established between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, marking the beginning of a communication revolution in the United States. Samuel Morse, the inventor of the telegraph, sent the first message, "What hath God wrought?" This momentous event signaled the dawn of a new era. Within a few short years, telegraph lines crisscrossed the nation, connecting towns and cities with a speed that was previously unimaginable. The rapid expansion of the network was driven by the insatiable demand for faster communication, and soon telegraph poles and wires became a common sight across the American landscape. The expansion of the telegraph network had a transformative effect on American society. It not only connected people, but also facilitated the growth of industries and commerce. Towns that were once isolated became bustling hubs of activity, and the flow of information became a powerful force in shaping the nation. Businesses could communicate instantly with suppliers and customers, making transactions more efficient and reliable. The telegraph became an indispensable tool for merchants, allowing them to stay ahead of market trends and respond quickly to changes. Newspapers could report on events in real time, bringing the latest news to readers with unprecedented speed. Reporters could send updates from distant locations, ensuring that the public was always informed about important developments. Families could stay in touch across great distances, sharing news and maintaining connections that would have been impossible before. The telegraph brought a sense of closeness and immediacy to personal relationships, even when loved ones were far away. The telegraph had shrunk the vast distances of the American frontier, bringing people closer together and fostering a sense of national unity. It played a crucial role in the westward expansion, enabling settlers to communicate with the East and helping to integrate the frontier into the broader national fabric. The telegraph was more than just a technological marvel. It was a catalyst for change, shaping the course of American history in profound ways. A cable across the ocean. Connecting continents. The success of the telegraph in connecting the United States inspired even bolder ambitions. If the telegraph could bridge the gap between cities and states, why not continents? In 1858, after numerous attempts and setbacks, the first transatlantic telegraph cable was successfully laid between Ireland and Newfoundland. This remarkable feat of engineering reduced the communication time between North America and Europe from weeks to minutes. The transatlantic cable was hailed as a triumph of human ingenuity and a symbol of progress. It marked a pivotal moment in global communication, ushering in an era of instant connection between continents. A world transformed, the telegraph's impact on society. The telegraph's impact on society was profound, touching nearly every aspect of life. Business transactions could be conducted in real time, revolutionizing commerce and finance. Governments could communicate instantly with diplomats and military leaders, influencing international relations and the course of wars. Journalism was forever changed by the telegraph. News could be transmitted instantly from distant locations, allowing newspapers to publish up-to-the-minute accounts of events. This immediacy transformed the media landscape, creating a more informed and interconnected public. The telegraph also had a profound impact on personal communication, allowing families and friends to stay in touch across great distances. The twilight of the telegraph, a new era of communication. While the telegraph enjoyed a period of unprecedented success, its reign as the king of communication was not to last. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the emergence of new technologies that would eventually eclipse the telegraph. Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the telephone in 1876 offered a more personal and convenient way to communicate, allowing for voice transmission over wires. Then came the advent of radio in the early 20th century, which further revolutionized communication by transmitting sound wirelessly. The telegraph, once a marvel of technology, gradually faded into the background as these newer, more versatile technologies took center stage. A legacy etched in history, the telegraph's enduring impact. Despite its eventual decline, the telegraph left an indelible mark on the world. It revolutionized communication, paving the way for a future where information could travel at the speed of light. Its impact can be seen in the development of subsequent technologies, from the telephone and radio to the internet and wireless communication. Even today, in the digital age, the legacy of the telegraph lives on. The dots and dashes of Morse code, once the language of global communication, still hold a place in our collective memory, a reminder of a time when the world was forever changed by the power of instant connection.